Here at the City of Costa Mesa, we are committed to health, and certainly we want to be a healthy Costa Mesa. And so what we've done is we've found a fantastic program through the National Recreation and Parks Association, the NRPA, and so we applied for the grant and we were successful in achieving a grant for $25,000 to implement during our out-of-school programs, which enables us to implement healthy lifestyles and physical activities under some of our parks and community services programs, and also that we have water available for all of our participants. What's been great about running this program is that we have had really good guidelines and a structure from NRPA, which has shown us that whatever we're doing, we can check and make sure that we are achieving the best and healthiest standards for all of the participants that we have in the program. And we will be working with our children, our staff and our parents in showing that healthy eating and physical activity can be fun and exciting.
A major help of running our program so successfully is our staff. Our staff are completely on board on not only portraying a healthy lifestyle, but getting the kids more active and engaged into each activity we have.
The staff have been fantastic. They've really enjoyed all of the activities that we've done with the children, and they're very enthusiastic, which is great for us to see. I mean, we're administering the program, but the staff on the ground, they know our children, they know the participants, they get to know them week on week. And what we've seen them do is, when we've been giving them the activity calendar and what they're going to be doing week on week, they've actually been saying, hey, but can we do this? Or, well, we know these children would really enjoy to do that. Or, you know, they know exactly how to target it with the participants to get the best out of them.
For me personally, I get a lot of joy just seeing how much fun they're having. To witness a lot of the kids who kind of are timid at first kind of come out of their shells, and you can really see them being in the moment and having a really good time and enjoying themselves and enjoying being outside too, and just having a good time.
And, you know, I'd like to say that we're influencing the staff a little bit as well, and that, you know, they're not so much with the fast food and the coffee, etc. You know, they are drinking more of the infused water and getting involved in the activities that we're doing, and they've certainly been very enthusiastic about the program.
Put it on Instagram! Put it on Instagram and Facebook!
We have a total of 1,100 kids in our program. We have 3 locations. They don't come every day, so we have a different amount of kids each day. We kicked off our program with the berries painting. Berries were our fruit of the month for June, so we were able to incorporate that. A lot of kids got to make their own paintings with strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries.
They smell good!
And they really enjoyed seeing that, you know, actually this fruit that some of them had never had before, not only does it make fantastic pictures they can go home and put on the wall, but they could actually eat them, and they're actually really tasty.
We like to incorporate all parts of the body, including the lower body as well. And we do relays where they have to go and find nutritional fruits and bring them back to their group, and using the scooters to go grab the fruit. It's actually not only working the body, but you're also learning about which fruits belong into which groups.
There would be bananas, there would be garlic cloves, onions, etc. And then scooting back, and then the next player would go until they ran out of fruits. So they're learning about the fruits at the same time as getting that physical activity.
One of our biggest weeks was our hydration week, where we're able to have 3 different options for the kids to drink infused water with fruits and vegetables. Our first one was strawberry lemon, our second one was cucumber kiwi, and our third was cherry lime. I think overall our strawberry lemon was our favorite.
That's delicious!
After they got to taste test and vote on which one they liked best, we came out here outside and we did some water relays.
We had big buckets of water with sponges, and then one participant at the end of the line with the cone on the head, and the kids were taking the sponges full of water, squeezing it in the cones. When the cone is full, they decided to turn the cone onto that person's head. They were getting wet, they were all having fun. It was great.
Luckily it was a nice hot day, so the water was nice and cooling for the kids to participate with. And also on the hydration day, we did provide water bottles with our logo, our hashtag to commit to health, Healthy Costa Mesa, for them to take home and use every day.
We had one activity where it was very much about team building. We had one child who's on stilts who had to walk to the other people in their team. They had ropes where they had to balance something, a ball in the middle of that, and it was only through them all balancing together that they could make it across the finish line. And that was really interesting to see them all work together, the conversations that were going on within that.
Take a step back. Take a step back. Don't take a step back.
Right behind me, we're doing a Frisbee game, which is ultimate Frisbee, which is kind of like a combination of football and throwing a Frisbee around, where one team is trying to make it to that end zone and the other is trying to make it to this end zone. For the Frisbees, it's kind of like a symbol and a tool to kind of transfer what we're doing here to them home with their parents or on the weekends when they're not here, kind of keep them active and to keep going to the parks and enjoying the sun in the summer and, you know, get the most out of all the parks around here and having a good time.
Are you on the team?
No, she's not.
One of the goals of the City of Costa Mesa's Parks and Community Services Department, along with the NRPA grant, is to make sure that kids continue their fitness activities even after their scheduled programming. One of the activities you can enjoy at the park is soccer, like you see behind me. But we've also identified a better way to enjoy the park, and we give out Frisbees to all of the kids within our program.
Thank you.
In order for our program to be successful, we had to identify different parks with different amenities. For example, here at Fairview Park, this park has different trails and a natural habitat where kids and their families can come and enjoy an aerobic activity. We've identified a total of 9 parks. For example, Pinkley Park is a very quiet and peaceful park where you can practice meditation and yoga. On the other hand, Tinwinkle has a lot of amenities, which makes it very fun for different activities. This program has been going great. The kids are visiting the parks with their friends and family. They're either playing Frisbees, having a picnic, playing sports. They've been learning what we've been sharing with them at our summer sites. We encourage kids to visit the parks, take a selfie, and post it on social media. Hashtag Healthy Costa Mesa or hashtag Commit to Health. By identifying these parks, we've made it easier for kids to visit a park, have fun, and commit to health.
Commit to health!
Since our kids like to take pictures with themselves, we created fun Fruit of the Month frames for them to take their selfies with. We had a time for them to actually create what they wanted, given the Fruit of the Month, which were melons and tropical fruits. Upon that, we took pictures of them and we voted on which ones we liked the best. Those kids got to take home fruit themselves, which is pineapple, watermelons, kiwis, and some other various fruits.
Oh God, it's embarrassing.
Normally we do a lot of recreation, but we're also trying to hit on the nutrition aspect of health. We are trying to inform them on making healthy choices as far as snacking goes. We are actually sitting them down and talks about what makes a good snack versus a bad snack.
Today they're giving us granola bars as our nutrition snack, and nutrition is really important because you need to keep your body healthy.
Go, 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 go. Nice job, brother.
You got it, you got it. 1, 2.
One thing that stands out for us is when we done one of our activities, they were shooting some baskets and doing jumping jacks, etc. One little girl didn't want to take part in that activity, and the staff were great at talking to her and encouraging her.
We got her to shoot the basket, she made the basket, she had the biggest smile on her face. It was like the best day of summer for her, and everyone just cheered for her. It was great. The kids really enjoy it. They enjoy tasting new fruits, drinking different water, and being active every day within our activities.
We really want to instill that team building, confidence, leadership, and just a can-do attitude to all this as well, which I think will go across all the aspects we're doing in the programme. It's been great to see that not only have the participants been really enthusiastic about it, but the staff have been enthusiastic about it. We're so grateful to have the grant funding that's come in to enable us to really accelerate these programmes and excel at them, but also to have the guidance that we've got from NRPA. It's almost like, why have we waited this long to actually implement it?